Hey guys, welcome back to Get Gorgeous, first video of 2016, and it's all about pink. I wanted this video up last year as a New Year's Eve makeup look, but I couldn't do that. However, it's never too late. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started.
Starting off with my MAC concealer and using it as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm applying it all around my eyes. And then I'm setting it using my MAC Studio Fix powder so that we have a smooth base for our eyeshadows. I've used my icing palette to create this look along with my COLORBAR palette. So taking this color here from the icing palette, I'm applying all over my eyelids. Doing this would make our lighter eyeshadows look more pigmented since we are going for a soft pink eye look. Now taking this color here from the palette, I'm applying it all over my crease using my icing crease brush. Then taking this color here, I'm just packing the color over my crease line and to create more depth and slowly blending all the colors together. And as you guys know, the more you blend, the better it is. So blend, blend and blend. Now taking this beautiful soft pink color from my COLORBAR palette, I'm applying it all over my eyelids, starting from the inner of my eyes, moving outwards. Now taking this color here, I'm applying it over the lighter shade that we previously applied, just so to add a little more pink. So I'm just packing a little darker pink over the eyelids. Once I was done with that, taking this darker brown shimmery color from the icing palette using my shading brush, I'm applying it on the outer V of the eye and making sure I go a little bit towards the crease line as well and blending all the colors out. And to create a transition between the light pink and the brown shade that we applied, I'm just applying a little bit of darker pink tone from my icing palette and applying it where both the shades meet. Taking this fall pink eyeshadow from my icing palette, I'm applying it just on the inner corners of my eye just to add a little bit of shine. Once I was done with that, I'm just cleaning away all the fallouts. And using a makeup wipe, I'm cleaning the outer edge as well to make it more clear and crisp. And it's time for liner. I'm using my COLORBAR felt tip liner for this. And here I'm starting from the inner corner of my eye. I'm basically creating a thin to a thicker looking wing, thinner towards the inner corner of our eyes, which is towards the nose, and thicker at the outer ends, as you see me doing here. And as I always say, take your time to do this. Sorry for the interruption, my camera just got switched off. And I completely forgot to do one of my brows, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm using my eyebrow pencil from Primark. So once I was happy the way both the liners looked, I went ahead with my base. For that, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in shade 220. And for blending, I'm using my beauty blender. I pretty much use this for everything and anything that I need to blend. Trust me guys, this stuff is simply amazing. Just adding a little bit of more foundation on the places where I feel I need more coverage. I do have pigmentation around my lips and around my ear, so here I'm using my MAC concealer to cover them. Here using my Sephora contour and highlight stick, I'm highlighting the usual places where I normally highlight, which is under my eye and bridge of my nose and forehead, just below where I contour, which is my jawline, and a little bit around my mouth. And I'm blending all of that. And then using the contour side of the Sephora pen, I am contouring my face, which is a little bit over my nose, my jawline, which is hollows of my cheek, forehead, and under my lower lip. This creates an impression of a much fuller lip. Using the same beauty blender, I'm blending everything out.
Here I'm cleaning up a little bit around and over the bridge of my nose using the same pen by Sephora and my Maybelline eye eraser.
Now to set the highlight, I'm using my banana powder over all the places that we highlighted. And to set the contour, I'm using my COLORESSENCE HD Pancake and applying it over the places where we contoured. And for the blush, I'm going for this beautiful pink blush from my Sephora palette. And now to finishing the eyes, I'm taking the same brown shimmery shade and packing it over my lower lash line. And using the icing shading brush, I'm blending it out. And I'm doing the same on the other eye as well. And here I'm curling my lashes, which did take away a little bit of my eyeshadow and did mess a little bit of my eyeliner. So I'm just going over my eyeshadow and my liner once again. While touching up my eyeliner, I'm just dragging a little bit towards outer 1/3 of my lower lash line because somehow I feel this completes your eyeliner look and I simply love doing this. And then applying a good 2 to 3 coats of my Maybelline mascara over my upper lashes. For my lower lash line, I went for a nude look, but for some reasons my eyes started watering, so I decided to do that later and continued applying mascara on the lower lashes. And then for my most favorite thing, highlighting my face, which is over the highest points of my cheek, bridge of my nose, my forehead, and little bit over my cupid's bow. And then taking this color here from the icing palette, I'm applying it over my brow bone as a highlighter shade. And for the final step, no, actually the second last step, because I'm still left to do my kajal. So for the lips, I'm going for the Miss Claire soft matte lipsticks. First I'm applying the darker shade all over my lip, and to just create an ombre effect, I'm applying the lighter shade just over the center of my lips and blending it out with my finger. And I finished the look applying my Max Factor Kajal pencil in nude. This is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I simply love filming, talking, and doing all these makeup stuff for you guys. So I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.